CLSTN proudly presents WaveLinx CAT, a contractor focus, second quarter 24. Within this brief training, I will touch on what it will take to be successful for a WaveLinx CAT networked project. Cooper Lighting Control's WaveLinx CAT lighting system uses Cat5 networking between control devices for reliable and secure power and communication. The relay switch pack provides PoE to all the CAT devices. Each area hub network port should be its own area with a distinct and series beginning and end. Networked areas will work together out of box if wired appropriately. The WAC and area hub are required and also require PoE, typically from the building network. Overall, this training will cover how to set yourself up for success when installing a networked WaveLinx CAT system. So what is the CAT in CAT? Well, Cat5Y refers to 4 twisted pair wires terminated with an RJ45 connector. Cat6 or Cat6E is approved that is above the standard. Copper-clad aluminum cable is not approved and do not use it. Each cable must be tested prior to installation, as the largest issue will be the Cat5 network cable, the cable integrity, or the connector ends. A Cat5 tester probe is a must to make sure your wires are good. When in doubt, substitute a known good cable. The main tools are to replace the connectors and substitute cables if there is a communication issue between the Cat5 devices. Each area should be considered its own network with a distinct end and beginning of the Cat5 series, one being the RJ45 terminator with the other being the area hub. The area hub will act as a terminator with or without PoE to the area hub. Every device will have something in both ports, in and out of the Cat5 or a terminator with an in. Every network will use only one terminator as the area hub will be the other end. Every normal power RSP device will produce PoE for the CAT network. Make sure that all your cables have been tested and verified. All Cat5 RJ45 jacks have been landed on all CAT devices. The wall stations are showing a good response for all of the networked RSPs, no more, no less. When you press a button, the LED will light up on the wall station and all the lights in the network will follow the command. Occupancy sensor LEDs are lighting up when they see motion as well as controlling the network. Basically, upon any button press or occupancy, the correct and only the correct area network responds. If the above is true, you will be successful. The WaveLinx CAT devices include the Bluetooth programming interface, not needed for network programming, the relay switch pack, which provides CAT bus power, the emergency switch pack, which needs an NPS signal to function, the occupancy ceiling sensor, the wall station, a contact closure input module with 4 programmable dry contacts, the CAT sensor interface module, which provides addressability for green gate dual tech sensors, the CAT terminator plug, which is used to terminate the local CAT bus on one end, the CAT area hub, used to go from standalone to networked and then communicate back to the WAC and will be as the other end terminator, and a WAC Gen 2, the wireless area controller, which allows for centralized programming and communication. The BPI is not needed for networked. The normal power relay switch pack will provide PoE and also control a 0 to 10 volt dimming load with a 20 amp latching relay design. The emergency switch pack will be wired via emergency power and be listening for a normal power signal. On out of box, the emergency switch pack will be full bright and uncontrolled until it hears the NPS signal from the programmer. The ceiling sensor is passive infrared and a photocell. Multi-scene wall station. The contact closure input module. If it's wired before programming, there are 2 pre-programmed contact inputs, alarm and demand response. After it is networked, all 4 contacts are programmable. The sensor interface module allows addressability to a variety of green gate dual tech sensors. The CAT terminator plug ensures that the network communications remains free from interference and damage. It is absolutely critical that one RJ45 terminator is at one end and the other end is in the area hub. The CAT area hub is PoE powered IP to CAT bridge connecting CAT devices to the WaveLinx area controller. It has 8 ports in addition to its PoE. And our Gen 2 WAC is the main component of the WaveLinx connected lighting system and coordinates the various WaveLinx Pro devices to create seamless communication. There is also an optional centralization via our core platform. So how will the devices act when they're powered up? Upon power up, the relay switch pack will be on. The emergency switch pack will be uncontrollable until it hears an NPS signal, so please keep that in mind. The ceiling sensor's LED will flash when it senses motion and also control the aux set in the area. The contact closure input module needs to be programmed once it's imported into the WAC, but currently, if it does have something out of box, the two dry contact closures will be alarm and demand response. The CAT sensor interface module will join the default occupancy set, and the wall station buttons will act within the network. Within the hardware packaging or at cooperlighting.com, our installation guides will refer to you the LED diagnostic codes if there are any issues with the devices or wiring in between the devices. Some things to consider. If the system is wired appropriately, it will work as an area out of box. There is nothing preventing the system from basic expectations of function prior to the technician programming. If the system does not operate after you have landed all wiring, there is probably an issue with the Cat5 cable. The overall likelihood of issues for operational functionality will be the Cat5 cable or your RJ45 connector. Every single RJ45 port on each WaveLinx CAT device will have something connected. Each area should be its own isolated network with an area hub on one end and a terminator on the other. Mark down placements of the terminators for the as-builts. And if the space functions via the wall station and/or occupancy, you're setting yourself up for success. Please also refer to other CLSTN CAT system-specific training videos, including Best Design Guide Practices and Troubleshooting. As a quick reminder, out-of-box mode as well as our LED diagnostics reference based upon our specification sheets, please do visit cooperlighting.com for further details, including quick start guides as well as installation documentation.